So I wanted to make a video about the Rockets offseason, and the first thing I want to say is that I don't really think we need anybody. I was really proud of our guys, and I think we saw that Amen can be our #1 option. He needs to develop a mid-range shot, which he should be working on this summer, but he's gonna be so good. I promise, he's gonna be so good. Aside from him though, if we have Şengün as our second best guy and Jalen Green is our third, I honestly don't think we really need anybody else. Imagine if Amen's mid-range shot is like very consistent. He can make some threes. Şengün develops into a little bit more of a three-point shooter. He gets his touch back too. Tari's a better three-point shooter. Jalen develops that floater. We'd be so good. We'd be so good. I kind of need to go get some coffee from the grocery store, but I guess I'll take you guys with me and I'll tell you my next point while I'm driving there. I kind of want to talk about a couple little things that we need to do in this offseason. First of which being pay Jabari, Tari, and Steven Adams. All three of them are free agents. Jabari and Tari are coming off their rookie year contracts, so they're restricted free agents if we don't sign them to an extension, and then we can match whatever offer. But people will pay them, so we need to give them extensions. Steven Adams, he's just a regular unrestricted free agent, and so I think for him, we just need to pay him whatever he wants. He was extremely important to us. If he wants, some max contract, then maybe you try and trade, I don't know, the 10th pick for someone, for another center. But we do need to try and keep Steven Adams. As for Reed Shepherd and Aaron Holiday, I think they should have to fight it out for minutes along with Fred VanVleet. No longer do I think Fred VanVleet is our most, reliable offensive threat, or consistent offensive threat rather. So I think we need to really prioritize developing Reed Shepherd and developing Aaron Holiday. Aaron Holiday could be the perfect backup point guard, and Reed Shepherd would fit right in with our team. And they both could take the role of Fred VanVleet very easily. I think instead of accepting the team option and bringing Fred VanVleet back for whatever $40 million contract we gave him, I think we should sign him for a cheaper contract, or if we can trade him and maybe Cam Whitmore and a couple picks, then we can get a star. I'll get into that in a minute. But the last thing I want to talk about is Cam Whitmore. I either think we need to play him or trade him. He, in my opinion, could be as good as Jalen Green is supposed to be. I think he is a massively undervalued player in the league, and I really want to see him flourish. So I would prefer him to get more minutes on our team, but if, for whatever reason we can't do that, trade him to a team that will give him minutes, for like a future first or something. Also, as for that 10th pick, I don't really want another young guy that we're going to have to pay, so I think we should trade that for another future first or package it in a deal that I'm about to talk about. Cool. All right, I'm going to go to the grocery store. Okay, I just got back from the grocery store. I got vanilla coffee and like regular, I don't know. So as for trading for a star, I don't really want to give up much more than Fred VanVleet, Cam, maybe Jae'Sean Tate, people like that, maybe the 10th pick, like I said earlier. I don't really think, I'm going to make one of these coffees too. I don't really think we need much. I think our priority should be running it back. Someone like Giannis isn't really built for the playoffs. In my opinion, I feel like he has to have the perfect team around him, playing very well. That's why he's been out the last 3 years in the first round. He can't shoot or anything, so he doesn't fit with Amen or Şengün. We probably have to give up Şengün for him, who I like personally love. I just don't think Giannis is a good fit. I think we'd have to give up way too much for Kevin Durant. Devin Booker apparently is off the table for us, and I wasn't too high on him anyway. Someone that I would maybe want would be like Jaylen Brown now that Tatum's hurt, or Donovan Mitchell now that they're, you know, kind of out. But again, I wouldn't really want to give up much for them. If the Rockets were set on trading Jalen Green, the only person I'd really trade him for would be one of those guys, or maybe a Darius Garland. That's one sort. There we go. Bailey, come look how full this is. I also think Derek White would be a good addition. He'd be a good like 3-point shooter and, you know, defender. I don't know. I like Derek White. Gotta record it too.
He might pee on you, but he's not gonna bite you.
Okay, way to give him a pep talk, Mama. He may pee on you, but
Don't let go.
yeah!